PDF. Yeah. Also, my name's Joey. We've got Michael over here, Todd. Evan is unable to join us today, but he did lots of hard work. So yeah, like I said, we wanted to create a site for a boutique hotel catering to dog owners located in Trinity, East Austin. The Heroku should be up on the general channel. Really briefly, some of the APIs we use the Google Maps to just display the location of the hotel. There's an open weather on the bottom left of all the pages that just shows the current weather conditions in Austin. And then a meetup API for dog-centric events in the area. So you'll see on the home, the landing page, some of the things we use CSS Bootstrap, but we did some heavy modifications to it to put the nav bar on. There's like hover over events for all the different buttons. On the landing page also, we used the image animation with slick carousel, so the pictures of the dog will kind of scroll back and forth. And then also animation transitions to other pages within the site, so you can click on another page and it'll do a little animation transition. So yeah.
I suppose.
Do you want
I can do this, or you can continue.
Yeah.
All right. Do you mind holding that for me?
Yeah.
I'm in this. As for our reservation page, are y'all hearing me correctly? Awesome. As for our reservation page, we simply had a date picker that allows both a check-in and a check-out date. Those reservation dates are then pushed to Firebase to solve our Firebase requirements, although it's also a nice way to access it. Other than that, we wanted to use Firebase in multiple ways, so we actually have it involved in not one, but 2 different pages across our website. As for our input validation from the user, we tried to use a library for that. However, we also found out there were multiple libraries named Validate.js and had several dependencies, and some of them were unavailable as hosted via CDN. And we didn't want to make our file go into the megabytes, so we opted to do it manually. So I coded that myself under the reservation page. It'll indeed test to make sure your email format is correct and that your phone number is correctly entered in. Other than that, we have a conveniently located fare estimator to allow you to know just how much your stay is going to cost if this were a real hotel. This is a fictitious hotel that, in all fairness, was indistinguishable from a real one until you got to the amenities page. Yes, we had someone test this out. They went to the amenities page, looked through, and they're like, "You offer dog massage chairs. Okay, please tell me this is a joke." Next slide. Go ahead.
So then on the location page, I just used the Google Maps API, just really simple usage of it. Just simply plot the location of the hotel. Also on the right side of the screen, there's a little panel there displaying the location, the address, the telephone number, as well as if you have any questions or comments for the page, you can type in your name and a message and then hit send. That feeds into Firebase. And it'll also do a little modal pop-up to say, "Thank you for talking to us. Your message has been received. Somebody will get back to you soon." Okay.
Do you want to take this one, Todd?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I can hold that for you, actually.
Great. So the amenities page that we've got working here, the landing page we're talking about, the images at the top here. This was another a light box that magnifies on click on each image to start scrolling through each of these images that we'll cycle through. Then we've got some amenities detailed out in the div on the left side, and we've got a table that's auto-populating from the Meetup API. The Meetup API was problematic with the OAuth, as many people found out. Solution ended up being just the JSON-P script tag to be able to bring that back out and populate into the table that will update for the local area that the hotel is located in, based on the latest 10 events that are listed for the zip code, going from a radius of 10 miles around there. So we finally got that working to get that last API.
Yeah, I can take this one.
You want to take it?
Yeah. Sure. Hold this for me, please. Sure. Obviously, we were on a bit of a time crunch and couldn't complete all the features we wanted to do with this website, although that would have been fun. Under further development, if we had more time, we'd like to modify and play with the CSS more. As it is, we have a general theme. There are a few small bits and pieces here and there that we could further refine. Although, as it is mobile responsive, and you can pull it up on both your laptops and your mobile devices, and it should work absolutely fine. Other than that, if we had some backend or library to use, we would send email notifications containing the user input, dates, confirmation, essentially making it indistinguishable from a real booking website. Likewise, we wanted to have a reviews page, but being a fictional hotel, there are no reviews available. So, other than create our own, which we didn't want to quite go that route, it'll have to be blank for now. Other than that, under the reviews page, allow a way for users to input and upload photos of their experience to not only populate our Lightbox gallery and carousel gallery, but encourage other users to also follow along and be like, this is live photos from the hotel, user submitted data. Other than that, an estimate creation of our fare estimate that we have it pop in our page as a module, but we would very much like to include that as part of a email, as mentioned earlier, to go with the user as part of the booking process. Other than that, if we had more time, we would like to have, as it is, we're setting data on Firebase. That's easy enough to do. We would like to have had time to run a script to set a number of available rooms and dynamically change the number of available rooms based on the number of bookings and display which rooms are available and what times. And then populate our calendar with, if a certain day was ever booked out, remove that from available dates of booking. Again, that would have taken up a little more time than we had available, but it was nice to do if we had the time, and we listed it as things we would do if we had a chance. Other than that, a dynamic list of hotel services for guests, where upon getting your reservation, you would be given an ID, and that would be your login ID that would allow you to a fifth page, not listed, where you could dynamically from the website request things like laundry service, room service, or someone to take your dog for a walk. Other than that, we didn't have time to list this one, but if this was to be launched as a production website, we would have minified all our assets to speed up load times. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to do that, as it had already been deployed to Heroku. And then I also went through and commented all of our code last night, so it is available on GitHub. We don't have time to go through each and every line of our code to show you how we accomplished this end product, but you are more than welcome to follow along. It's commented for people to read, not just for looks.
Just kind of in review, and any other questions from the class for what we put together? Mr. McCoy.
I saw that in one of the pages you had the little dog logo facing one way and the little dog logo facing the other way. And I noticed that they're two different images. Had you thought about trying to apply some CSS to the single image?
I know there was a way to do it. I just kind of put no thought into flipping it real fast.
Likewise, I think we have it vary one location, other location between each paragraph, depending on the length of the page. Without further ado, shall we just pull up our end product on the page?
Sure.
For those of you who don't
It's
have
pretty
it
nice.
already.
Pretty minimalist.
Yeah.
Loading.
2 minutes.
Project DogHaus.
So you got the carousel image there that should be clicking through.
It's time.
Yeah, might be waiting. Down on the bottom left, we got the on weather. For the reservations, we've got the
And the transition,
Yeah,
atomization.
quick transition. We've got
User authentication demonstration.
the calendar that Evan built out. It'll fill in with the dates. You can select your room fare, and it'll display your room. Your stay will be $1,200.
It's pretty boutique.
If you just type in an email, it'll tell you please enter a valid email address. Same with phone number. Location, you got the Google Map API, pretty simple. And then, as Todd built out, the Meetup API that searches for all the meetups. Meetup events, you can go click the link, it'll actually open the page, as well as the light box on the top where you can click through just the different pictures that we've loaded in. So that should be it.
Question? Question?
All right.
Are there any questions? Nope. Okay, we can go straight into the coding.
I think
Or we can just follow
Okay.
the